Killer, 52-0 up here in Gateshead. First win in your tenure, first win of the league season. What are the emotions right now?
Yeah, relief probably. I'm just really happy for everyone involved, the supporters who came today, and obviously supporters who backed the side all year first and foremost, and then just, it's a collective effort. Everyone who's played this season, and the backroom staff and the volunteers. I just feel everyone will be a little bit happier tonight. Really happy with the 0. We scrambled well at times. I know they bombed one try, but we were back in the frame on that as well. And I just thought, especially first half, we were really professional and clinical in what we did. Second half was a bit scrappy. I think 8-10 minutes we probably were good for 5 of those, and there's still 30 minutes there where we made errors and it was scrappy and we gave penalties away. So I was happy with the win. There's stuff to work on, and I'll take that as a positive sign as well off a 52-0 win.
Conditions could have been a bit of a leveller as well. The wind's been swirling all day. We've come and sat in a dugout here in the other side of the complex here. Kickers were great today as well, notching the extras pretty much. I think there was only one missed kick.
Yeah, kickoffs were good as well. Fielding kickoffs, obviously we had to field a lot of kickoffs today, and Donne's got a real good boot on him. The wind, we spoke about not giving any invites. I've seen teams come here and not field kickoffs and not field kicks and things like that, and we had to be on today and concentrate for the full set. We were quite dominant in the wrestle and the rub, but then you've got a threat on last play, and we did. We scrambled well at times. And adapted to the conditions really well, like you say.
Number of different try scorers today, mostly coming down the middle. Are you pleased with that middle unit, how they were today? Yeah,
we've said we need to punch through the middle first, and opportunities will present on the edge. I still think our decision making can be better, but the more we get on a roll, and the more we put ourselves in those positions when that presents, whether it's a 4v3 or a late retreat, the better we'll get at it. There's nothing like game conditions. And listen, you've got to credit them as well. They've not won all year, and they've been on the side of some hard score lines. It's a young team, but they keep turning up. They keep competing on every play, every set. At 52-0, he takes a walkover, but it was really competitive throughout the game. There's a bit of needle in there as well. And there's nothing wrong with that, and we stood up to that. So, yeah, as much as I'm happy with us, and people will look at their scorelines, it's still a tough game and a bit of banana skin to get through, so we're pleased to be on the right side of the win.
Challenge Cup week this week now. Lads have got a few days off. You just said to me there, keep it professional, and we'll come back in a week's time.
Yeah, and listen, it's been tough since I got in there. It's been intense, and I feel that we'll benefit from that, after the break. I think you can see the fruits of that labour coming through now. The sort of the mini pre-season we had, the mental toughness side of things, and I think you saw that today. There was times where we could have knocked off and let them score 6-0. I think we had 3 errors in a row, and there was a lot of back-to-back sets, but we held them out. We scrambled well, and that comes down to that mental side of it and that mental toughness side of it. And I think we are getting better physically. We've got bodies to come back after the break. Leo, Harry Bowes, we'll get Hatto back, and Ryder's not far away as well. So it all looks positive for this second half of the season. So yeah, they'll go away, they'll refresh mentally and physically, coaches as well, and then we'll be on it, because we've got to back-to-back really tough games in Rochdale and Swinton, and if we want to do anything from the season, every game's sudden death now for us, and that's the way we've got to treat it.
You ended up moving Dan Parker in a half-back role today. You lost Miller. Is there any concern there?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think he hurt his ankle and then Flam came over the top on him. But just to mention, to DP, outstanding today. Started in the back row, went to 13, finished the game at 6, and that just shows his utility value. And he was outstanding in all of those positions. Like you say, the middle's a wrap. I thought the outside backs were really good. Billy carried back really well. Connor, again at full back. He's had 2 opportunities now and been really good. So like I say, a lot of positive signs. For the second half of the season.
You always said Jack Teamby as well scored 2 tries today. His loan comes to an end after this game, but it'd be good to see more of him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely, and hoping we're going to make that permanent. Obviously, you're playing at Wembley this week, so we'll let him go and enjoy that and see what you all want to do. But if we could sign Jack permanently, that would be really good for us and start our sort of retention recruitment early for the next season and the season after.
Thank you.